Okay. I think I'm live. I don't know. But I'm just going to sit here and talk like I know what I'm doing. So, I don't know if anybody's watching or not, but I'm just doing this as an experiment because I've wanted to go live for quite a while. But, I don't really, I'm not tech savvy. But I know other people do it and I can figure it out. Um, I, when I was getting ready for this live, I was going around cleaning up like I was having company come to my house, which is kind of strange. But I thought I would while I'm sitting here uh, trying to learn how to do a live, I thought I would do a little coloring. Uh, Miss Southern Belle sent me this coloring book, In the Garden, Color and Frame. And she sent me some colored pencils, and I'm just gonna color. I'm it's uh, it's relaxing, but then I have to decide what colors to use, and I'm always not really sure what to use. And I already chose the colors I wanted. I have those ready to go, and I'll just color and just talk about whatever comes to mind. Um, I watch Martha Makes Art. She will do a live and she will color and draw, and she'll use Mod Podge and acrylic paints and all kinds of things. And I really like watching her. And sometimes her lives can be like 2 or 3 hours long. And I'll just sit there and watch, and it's very relaxing. And I started watching her back in, I want to say sometime around June or July. And uh, I thought, well, I could do some of that. So I tried a few little things. And then she mentioned a collaboration that several folks they were doing. It was the Artisan Journal. And I thought, oh, I could do that. So I, got a little mixed media sketchbook and started doing it, and I really enjoyed it. It was very relaxing, and um, I'm the kind of person that there needs to be a purpose. So I thought, well, I'll use it to share little family stories or something personal. And so I've been doing that. I just have one more to go to do the gingerbread and prompt, and I will be finished. And I decided to go and participate in the 2025 um, Artisan Journal prompt. I already got my uh, sketchbook ready for that one. And and along the way, I got to thinking about, I've been doing genealogy for 40 plus years. And over the years, I've collected, little pieces of paper here and there. And I've always been a saver of my kids', artwork and stuff like that. And I thought, I could make a artisan journal for my family. So I think I'm gonna do that. I have to figure out how I can share that without giving away, personal information. I was thinking I could do information about some of my ancestors. Some of them lived ordinary lives like farmers, or they were sheriffs or store clerks. And if nobody else is interested, I know I would be. Okay, got that. Let's see, what color can I put in there? I think maybe a yellow or Yeah, yellow. Uh, the thing I need to figure out is after I do this live, how do I post it to my Facebook? I mean, Facebook, to my YouTube. Uh, Now I know a lot of people they use these lives to increase the watch time on their YouTube. You know, as a YouTuber, to get monetized, you have to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. And I have, I don't know, 350 subscribers, and I have my watch time is like, just a little over 1,000 hours. And I've been doing this since March of 24. So it takes a lot to, if you're wanting to get monetized. I'm not really concerned about that myself. That just means more paperwork. But okay, that looks pretty good. Okay. And it kind of it's warm here. I think it's in the 50s, 52 or something like that. That's pretty warm for this area. What color can I do now? I'll do this. I keep saying I'm going to get my hair cut because I like to donate my hair, but I haven't done it. I just hadn't taken the time to go to town and have it done. I lay down in the bed at night. I'm having to pull my hair back so I'm not laying on it. And I imagine I'll end up being able to donate about 12 inches this time. And waiting around for it to get that length that I need. They need 8 inches when you donate. And they do take old woman hair like mine, but I don't put anything on my hair. I just shampoo my hair, and most of the time I just let it air dry. Every once in a while I'll use a blow dryer, but I just wash it and let it go. And try to eat plenty of protein, because protein is good for the hair, and keep it brushed. And that's about all I do. That's really all I'm interested in doing. I don't care about, doing all that, putting color on it and curling it. And I don't even own a hot iron. I do have a blow dryer, but that's the extent of what I own as far as that sort of thing. Okay. This can be calming, although I'm talking and doing this at the same time. This is not the same kind of calm you get when you're just doing it in silence, but you get the idea. Let's see, what other color? So what have y'all been doing today? Cooking, arts and crafts, working a 9 to 5, taking care of a elderly family member, cleaning up out in your yard. You have to realize that even though it's kind of, it's fall and cool here, a lot of people live in climates where it's much warmer or much colder, and so there are different needs, like snow blowers. I mean, we don't really have a need for one of those here in West Tennessee. We rarely get snow. Every once in a while we'll get, it'll be 5 or 6 inches or something like that. And I can remember we've had more than that, but it's kind of rare. So we don't spend a lot of money on a lot of, snow plows and stuff like that, or, those big wide shovels that they use to do the snow. Most of the time that's used, those wide shovels, they use those in the horse barns and stuff, but not around here. My goodness, am I gonna have to get, I don't have a prescriptions for my glasses. These are just, I get them from the dollar store. They're like well, they used to be $1, but now they're like $1.25 or something like that. But I think I might need to get a higher power. I'm having difficulty. Or maybe it's because this is so tiny. I don't know. So, yeah. Been thinking about what do I want to do for my artisan journal for that, for the gingerbread. I was going through my mother's recipe box and found a recipe for gingerbread muffins. I may put that in there. And I keep thinking, I keep coming back to, I'll just draw a gingerbread house. Although I'm not real confident in my drawing just right now. I mean, I can draw enough that you look at it and you know what it is, but I guess I would like to draw like my daughter, or, well, I tell you what, if I could paint like Renoir or Monet, I would love that. Renoir is my favorite painter. Every time I see one of his paintings, I just get all gushy inside. But I mean, I like other artists. I find that since I've been doing this artisan journal and watching Martha Makes Art, I'm kind of opening up to more abstract kind of artwork. I've never been fond of abstract art, like Picasso. Oh, just not a real fan. But a lot of times I'll see an abstract art and I think that's not, I don't even know what that is, but I like the colors. I guess that's something. Okay, got that. Okay. All right. I think oh, there's Steph. Hey. Oh, you like Monet too? Yeah. My daughter got me a print. It's I think it's about 5 foot by 3 foot. She found it at Goodwill for $20, and I forget. It's a girl in a poppy field, and she said, "Do you want it?" I said, "Yeah, I'll take it." So I have it hanging up in the living room. I didn't even hang it properly. I have wood sassafras tongue and groove paneling, and there were already some nails up there, and I just hung it up there like it was. But art, you can hang it any kind of way you want. I know. I think, I have a lot of house plants, so I buy those big pasta bowls. They're about this deep, maybe this big, and because they were like $3, cheaper than the, what you call them, those little plastic things you put under your house plants, And so I bought those, and some of them, Williams and Sonoma, or nice little platter things. But yeah, but I always thought it'd be nice to go in there and get different little plates, about this size and different colors, different designs and stuff like that, and use them at a ladies' luncheon. Each place setting would be different. You could use, uh, a little flower vase, put different flowers at each place setting. Maybe use a different colored not tablecloth, placemat, and then put the plate, so everybody would have a different style or color of plate. I always thought that'd be pretty, an individual for the individuals at my table, because everybody's different. Well, I'm so glad you came by. So I know that I know this live works. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I figured it'd be easy. I just clicked a couple of little things, and uh, but I'm I'm not good at uh, trying new things. I will try something new, but it takes me a long time to get to the point where I will, uh, try something. I don't know if it's confidence, or I'm not worried about embarrassing myself. I don't care about that. Oh, that sounds different from mine. Did you get something nice for Christmas? My mother-in-law got me some essence oil, and I haven't. Uh, my children haven't. The children haven't gotten me anything, but we don't always do things, on the day of. My youngest daughter's coming down from Wisconsin, and she and my oldest daughter are going to help me clean house. I can't think of a better Christmas present than that. And my son may call me. He is not a person that gets on the phone and calls, but and I did get a nice set of measuring cups and measuring, like a tablespoon, teaspoon, that kind of thing, from one of my cousins. And I opened that up, and they're so heavy. It's copper on the outside and stainless steel on the inside. I don't think I've ever had anything so nice for baking. So I'll have to try those out. Uh, yeah, my cats. Yeah. Well, Steph, you can say they're adorable, but sometimes they can be so aggravating. Right now, Petra is rubbing against my legs and bumping against me. Yeah, she's a pacer. She just back and forth, back and forth. And Edith back there on the bed, she'll get in a spot. She'll stay there all day just like that. But Petra is up and down, up and down. Kind of a nervous, scaredy cat. Oh, a TV. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I have a small one. I don't know, this big, ever how big that is. And my daughter, I gave her the money. I said, go buy me a TV. And she got it. And she said, are you sure you don't want one of those really big ones? And I said, no, this is good enough. And now I'm thinking, I wish I had, because I can't even see the letters on there anymore, but I can see the people on there. That's good enough. If I really need to read what's on there, I can always get up and go look. You have a halo. Oh yeah, yeah. I hadn't figured out all this lighting stuff. See, if I turn off this little lamp, it's dark. Yeah, there's a lot of things. Like, I use my computer, my laptop, to do all my videos. I don't have an iPhone. I have one of those old-fashioned flip phones. I can't even get on the internet with it. And I have a ring light, but it really doesn't do much. You know. Uh, Yeah, I have a halo because I'm so sweet. Oh, uh, the TV was probably 15 years old too. So I can put that. What now? The TV, the algorithm not to promote on the channel because of the lighting. What are you saying, Steph? Remember, I'm an older woman. I don't catch on real fast. I'm so glad you stopped by. You're you're a pro at the live things, singing and stuff. That's something, I can get up in front of people and talk all day long, but I did a song at church one time, uh, and I was so nervous, because I don't enjoy singing. I didn't think the video was good. Oh, okay, yeah, oh yeah. I, I get some of those spammers every once in a while saying, "Oh, your video is great, blah blah." But if you do this or that, I just delete them. You know, I don't care about what they think. I just figure one day I'll have a better setup and I can do uh, better videos and stuff like that. But as long as the essence of what I'm trying to say gets out there, that's okay with me. Because ultimately, I made this channel for my children, and the truth is, I don't even know if they watch. My son, my oldest daughter said, uh, "Brother, are you gonna watch Mom's YouTube?" He said, "Oh, I don't know. That's a lot of tubing." That was so funny. That's a lot of tubing. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, if I could uh, make my thumbnails look good, that would probably help. But, either you got it or you don't. I see lots of channels out there, saying, if you want to be good. Uh, oh, hey, Buzz. Well, I'm so honored. How are you today? I'm just trying out this live thing to see if it works, to see if I can do it. And obviously, I can. Yeah. You were at the river. Were you fishing or something? I like this. Right now, only two people in here. It's great because I can read and respond. Yeah, people are going to like you or not like you. You know, I mean, I do watch some YouTubers and I don't like their voice. I don't like their personality, but I like their content, so I watch. Oh, well, thank you, Steph. Thank you very much. I hope I'm a good person. I think about that. Think about like when I was younger and wild. I was wild. That people that knew me then, in that period of my life, and then we parted ways for whatever reason. They probably still think of me as that wild person. They don't know the person I am now, you know, but that's just how it is. Uh, oh. Well, this is pretty good. I like doing live. I like interacting. And thank goodness, two of the people that I subscribe to are here, and they'll be easy on me. Oh yeah, I had a really crazy wild side. When my husband and I got married, he was a city boy and I was a country girl. And finally he got a job at the utility company here. It took him about 3 years. And one of the first people he met at the garage where he worked, he and this fellow were talking. And my husband comes home from work one day and he said, "Do you know so and so?" I said, "Yeah, we went to school together." And he said, "Why do they call you Crazy Helen?" I said, "What has he been telling you?" I guess my husband wondered what was he getting into. Oh, yeah, that was gosh, that was so long ago. Uh, hmm. So, have Steph, tell me, has Alive helped you to increase your watch time on your channel, or what have you noticed about doing lives? What is it helped you with, either personally mm, or with your YouTube channel? Like I said, I was getting ready for this live, like, cleaning off my desk and, putting away things like I was going to be having company or something. I need a tissue. Here's one. It helped with speaking publicly and performing. Oh, okay. Yeah. My mother, one time I told her, I said, "Mama, you didn't give me dance lessons or singing lessons or any kind of lessons." I said, "I don't have any talents." And she said, "Yes, you do." I said, "What? What can I do?" She said, "You can talk to people." I said, "That's no talent." I guess it is, because some people are afraid to get up in front of a group or whatever. But when I think of talent, I think of singing and dancing and you know playing an instrument or whatever. I know. Yeah, that's like uh, Martha Makes Art. Some of her lives are like 2 or 3 hours, but she's just sitting there drawing and coloring you know, and you are. I'm a great storyteller. I've heard that. If you think I'm a good storyteller, you should hear my brother. He he is so funny, and it's not necessarily that he's trying to be comedic or anything, but he just knows how to tell a story. He designs high dollar kitchens for a living, but he always finds the humor in everyday things. Oh, and a chef. I'm a good chef for my family. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, my family thinks I cook good, and if I cook for somebody, they think I'm good. But I think Gordon Ramsay might want to not say that. But I don't know. Would I feel intimidated if I were to stand in front of Gordon Ramsay and he'd say, "Cook me something"? I don't know. I'd probably say, "Well, Gordon, I don't think you're going to like the way I cook it." I don't I don't hate professional chefs. We need professional chefs. But I don't know. I think it's all personal. What your family likes, what you grew up with, what are your family traditions. And when you follow those things, that's what makes you a good chef. I've seen Gordon Ramsay's mother get on to him for not making something right. So, if you're out there and you're selling, high dollar food to somebody, of course you got to make it look right. But, oh, Maritza, Yarns and Crafts. Thank you. Thank you for coming by. Oh, I like this. I like doing this live thing. The only problem is like when I'm in Martha Makes Art, I want a snack. And I knew before I started today, I thought, I probably need to bring a snack with me because I'll probably want something. And I do. It's like when you have people over, you always have some kind of little snack, whether, coffee and cake or at least here in the South, that's how it is. You have a little something to nibble on. But I think I'll be okay. I ate breakfast a little while ago, so that's good. Well, uh, this is exciting. I love this. Oh, and my nose would have to be runny today. I hadn't had a runny nose in years. I don't know why I have one now. I hadn't been sick. I hadn't had the flu. As far as I know, I never had COVID. So, uh, wow, I can't tell y'all how exciting this is. This really is exciting. Oh, what have y'all been doing today? I mean, it's 3:30 here. So what have y'all been doing? Thank you, Steph. What time is it where y'all are? Went to work and got done early. Oh, yeah. That's always a nice thing. Get done and have it behind you. You know what I think is special is when you plan to go somewhere with somebody. Go to lunch or go shopping. I'm not a shopper, but people do that. But they plan on going somewhere, and then the person calls and says, "I'm sorry, I can't go because I'm sick or something. An emergency came up." And so you say, "Okay, that's all right. We'll just do it another time." And when that happens, it's like freedom. You we're gonna enjoy the time, going somewhere with your friend, but then that time is canceled. It's like free time. I don't know. It's like you got all ready to go somewhere and did all the things you needed to do, and now you have free time. I like that. I like that little feeling you get. 4:30. Okay. Still early enough. Early in the evening. Maritza. Did I say that? Maritza. 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 Now, my daughter, youngest daughter, she did a lot of arts and crafts with yarn most of the time, except when we had big plans. Yeah, yeah, putting on full makeup and all that sort of thing, which I rarely do. Most the most of the time, the only thing I do for like YouTube or going out somewhere is put a little lipstick on so I don't look so pale. Yeah, my youngest daughter, Maritza, my youngest daughter, when she was 12, almost 13, she told my mother in law she wanted to. My mother in law said, "Well, what are you going to do this fall?" And my daughter said, "I want to shear a sheep and spin the wool." And I thought, well, where did that come from? Do I know anybody who has sheep? And it just so happened that my sister and I had planned a trip to New England. So, my youngest daughter went with us and went to a Shaker village up there and in New Hampshire. And the guy sheared a sheep, and my sister bought the whole fleece and gave it to my daughter for her birthday, for her 13th birthday. And as soon as we got home, she cleaned and carded that wool and she spun it. She had a little stick she got from the yard and was spinning it. And she made a little shawl out of it. And so she she soon learned that she didn't like the yarn from, oh, the acrylic yarn. It was rough in her hands. So she started buying merino wool and bamboo and silk, and she just, I don't know where she learned a lot of it from YouTube, but it wasn't, I never did learn to knit or, uh, spin. She ended up getting 2 spinning wheels and would spin yarn, and she just really loved it. But now that she's working and going to school, she doesn't have time for all that. I don't know if she's here. That is awesome, especially being so young and ambitious. Yeah, she just, but it really fit her. Oh, Maritza. Oh, good. I'm glad my children are 40, 32, 26, and they all come from the same mama and daddy. We just spread them out. Yeah, I had a lot of, not a lot. I had miscarriages. So I have three children in heaven and 3 here on earth. Yeah, 2 girls and a boy. Yeah. Oh. Somebody else is here. It says I think there's 4 people in here. Who did I miss? Or did somebody just come in and leave? Oh, don't do that. I hope y'all are still there. Yeah. Okay. My screen went big. I don't guess it really matters. I just can't. I know Maritza's here and Steph, and I can't see who else because my screen got bigger. 21, 19, and 11. Yeah. Well, I was an older mother. I was 2 months shy of 30 when I had my oldest daughter, and I was 44 when I had my youngest daughter. Yeah. I had a stillbirth, and my husband and I said, let's give it one more try. And we got our youngest daughter, and I said, she'll be a blessing to us in our old age. And really, she has been a blessing. My husband passed away. It's been 17 and a half years. She was just like 8 years old at the time. And, so I didn't have to, a lot of people, wives, their husbands die and the children are grown and gone. But I still had 2 at home. So, it is a blessing to have them. Let me see if I can figure out how to make me zoom this back down. It has cut off part of my there. Now I can see the full chat thing. Well, not easy on her. Yes, my children are a blessing to me. Yeah, and my daughter just lives up the driveway. I gave her 5 acres of land, and I said, you could build a house if you want to. So now she doesn't have far to go. She can just walk down the driveway and check on me. If I don't answer the phone for a couple of days. Oh, but yeah, my son-in-law comes down. He will sometimes get my trash for me, or one of them will clean out my cat boxes, because I got about 5 or 6 cat boxes because I got 3 cats, and I don't get around as well as I used to. Yeah, 42. Yeah, people, I have ladies who's, they're like 33, 34, 35, and they'll say, "Oh, I'm too old to have kids." I'm thinking, hey, I was 44 when I had my last child, but that was a choice that I made. My great grandmother was 44 when she had my grandmother. My grandmother was one of 10. She was the youngest. Oh, my aunt that I was taking care of. Yeah, she's gotten to where she doesn't even get out of bed. Her nephew is taking care of her. Yeah, she's still with us, but she's not really interested in life. But that's the way it is. Wow, I am just Steph. I so appreciate you coming by. I mean, now that I know that I can do a live, then I can plan, doing a time or whatever. So now I need to figure out how to take this live and post it to my YouTube. Is that I'm not going to say is it hard to do. I just need to figure out what I need to click to make it do that. Yeah, yeah. Her nephew, he he's a good cook and he keeps the house spotless and all that. And she has been eating better. He told me she'd been eating better. So that's good. He makes homemade lasagna and homemade pizza and all that stuff. He dated a girl who was a chef, and so he learned lots of things. So now once it's finished, you just click on three dots to write or share arrow under video. Let's see, what do I see down here? I see the little microphone thing. I see a little up arrow, a little, once it's finished, you just click. Is that after I click end stream and then I'll see the three dots or share arrow? Okay. Well, I'll figure it out. If I mess it up, I can always, do another one or whatever. It doesn't really matter. Yes. Okay. All right. Well, I think I'm going to end this stream. I'm anxious to see if I can get it up. I just so appreciate you coming by. It's real encouraging to me. It's really encouraging. So I'm going to end the stream, and you have a good rest of your afternoon, and do a little something for yourself, whether it be getting a drink of something or your favorite tea or coffee or snack or whatever. Do a little something special for yourself. So I'll see you. Okay, select audience for kids. Okay, well, thanks, Steph. I'll see you. Bye.